Good evening. Good evening. Let's get the microphone over here. Still a little bit echoey in here, if I'm honest. I put things in here now, but it's still a bit echoey. Hope it doesn't affect your viewing enjoyment this evening. How are we all? There's a few of you in, I see. Let's do a few hellos. Who we got? We have got Bill is in, WP Eagler. Adrian, no WP Eagler. Corner Cuts here. Dan is here. It is a bit echoey. I don't know what to do about that. I guess I need to get some soundproofing or something. Yeah, some of those fluffy things. If I speak more quietly and nearer the mic, that might help. UK Beauty Room is here. You should go subscribe to her channel. Who else we got? Daniel Crofts here, Electronic Earnings. Eric, the income from Income Grinders, I should say. And Gaz is here. Helen, of course, to keep the show on the road. Gaz, oh, Electronic Earnings, I forgot to give you an eagle. Gaz and Helen and Phil and Sue are the moderators this evening. Jeremy Jacobs, good to see you. Alexi, you can submit a slide. Put it in the chat and we'll see if we can have a look at it later. But remember, you can't use the dot. Who else we got? Josh. Let's be techie. Who's that? Medbeep? I don't know how to say her name. Michael Peters is here. Papa Smash, good to see you. Reese, Steve, and of course Sue. Saviour of WP Eagle is back from holiday. Thomas is here as well. UK Beauty Room. You get another one because you're an eagler. And then, last but not least, start again. We'll edit that bit out. Last but not least, we've got Walter. I wasn't planning on working on Jasper today, but I'm glad you brought it up. I did a video earlier on, can you spot? That's not what it's called. Is it AI, basically? And got two articles. You need to tell me which one's AI. We'll have a look at how that vote's going in a few moments, shall we? See what it looks like. What have you done to your foot? Maeve. Irish names are funny things, aren't they? Yeah. I was talking to CEO Band the other day. Turns out she was called Siobhan. Thank you, L Couch. The flowers here are fantastic. I was going to say fantastico, but I think that is a Spanish word. I've been saying finito for a while, and then I've realised that, yeah, they don't use finito here. They actually use acabado. Is it acabado? Is it like the theme? Spanish friends? And finito is an Italian word. What a dumbass. Buenos dias, all. Good day, all. That's what that means. See, yeah, we're getting there. Good York is on its way. It's nearly a May. I bet Carl's getting a little bit nervous. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Mercic. We don't like them dodgy plugins. The best thing you've eaten so far? Well, actually, I didn't eat it here. I ate it up the coast a bit, near Tarifa. And it was some fresh tuna grilled on the fire. It was good. But I had some sea bass the other day as well, which again cooked on the fire, very nice. They've started, the sardines are coming into season, so a lot of the beach bars, they kind of stick them on a sword. It's like a murder sword kind of thing. And doing them on the fire, again, they're delicious. Hey, yeah. We need a bit of for that one. Unfortunately, I do most of the cooking. Carl's away up to north. He's away up to north, but he lives up to north. How can he go much more up to north? Yorkshire is north, isn't it? I live in Estepona. I'd use Jasper, but of course Jasper does require a bit of time and effort. Hello, Simple Illustrator. Little thing I saw. I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell you this, so keep it under your hat. Jasper, they were testing it out yesterday in the Facebook group, is going to possibly have a new feature where Jasper will draw images. So you could say, like, do me a logo with an eagle and a laptop. It would create in 3D. You could do it, or as a cartoon. It's going to be pretty cool. Quite excited about that. Yeah, I mean, Scotland, that is more. I don't class that as up north. That's a whole other country. Well, he's abroad then, isn't he? He's not up north. He's abroad. Anyway, let's have a look at how that poll's doing. Oh, it's a bright light behind me, isn't it? I need to probably reposition it a little bit. We're still working on the studio. I liked your Jasper tut, Chris. Good to see you, by the way. No, Canva's going to be here for a little while. Well, that's the thing. I'm starting to think that maybe sometimes the writers do. Now, the writer that I used for the test articles that we're playing around with, they promised me that they don't use AI. In fact, they sent me a link to the post all about John Mueller. So, and they said, yeah, don't use AI, and I would recommend that you don't because it's not good. So, I don't know. Could be blagging it. Could be blagging it. Let's have a look then how things are going on here. Got a little bit of this. I've changed some of the music. Once the AI graphics packages take over electronic earnings, we'll be in trouble. Yeah, I'd say what Helen says, about 70-30 or 80-20. Probably 80-20 because the 80-20 rule applies across the whole of the universe. Perhaps. Still working on the levels. So far it's 70-30. Article A is people think is the AI. And Article B, let's take a look at Facebook. I might have to just quickly do this because you never know what's going to come up on Facebook. Okay, let's get the poll up. Hey, Vince. What's Pareto's law? Where am I going? I need to go in the group. Here we go. On Facebook, Tony added the both option, which has now got 3 options. But again, article A, everyone thinks is the AI. Interesting. The results will be announced soon. I'm just waiting for a couple of other people's thoughts on it. Some other YouTubers. Pareto is the 80-20. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, is there any sites to review? I'd love to do some sites. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap. And then you'll be in trouble. Ooh, that's a big beat. I got rid of the old rap music. I thought this might be better, but maybe I was wrong. Send me a site. I might have a look and throw the book at it. Oh, that's the old one. Your traffic is getting worse and worse. I don't think deleting content will help UK Beauty Room. Oh, I forgot to say as well, you can, of course, if you've got your camera there and your mic on, I would love for you to come on and join me. Let me just pop the link. Where is the link? Here we go. Put that in there. I don't know, can you have too much affiliate content? Maybe. Yeah, that might be a better way, what Phil says. So some interesting thoughts as well on, I had a call with the Hoff today. And because I bought a couple of links off them. UK Beauty Room will be, we'll just take out some links, UK Beauty Room. UK Beauty Room will be very interested. So yeah, I had a call with the Hoff. I bought $1,000 worth of links off them, and I had a chat and I asked them some questions, and they said that they'd rather that basically they said, don't broadcast or put on a video our call. So I don't know. Do I need some legal advice here? I don't know. But I'll share a little bit with you now. Why not? So one of the links that they gave me was this one. This one. Linking obviously to Popcorn, Best Corn Bobber. Yeah, they're going to get their PR person to have a chat with me, and then they may allow me to do some sort of stream. Hang on, who's this? There's someone at the door. Let's see who we've got. We'll come back to the Hoff thing in a second. We'll just transition. Let's see who. Oh, Chris! How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What time is it there? Morning?
No, it is almost midday.
Almost midday. And have you had a constructive morning?
I have. I've been creating new tasks for my VA because he just finished his last task.
Oh, good. And what were the tasks? Anything interesting?
Yeah, so I am going back through all of my old blog posts and getting rid of all the old images that are from Pixabay and Unsplash, and I'm putting in pictures from deposit photos where I know that I've paid for them and I'm protected.
This sounds interesting. First off, what is deposit photos?
So deposit photos is just a paid stock photo source where essentially you get better photos, and you can, if someone messages
Oh,
you and say, hey, or you need to link to my picture or whatever, you can say, look, I've actually bought it off Deposit Photos.
so what did you think was the problem with the Unsplash and the what was the other one you said?
Pixabay.
Pixabay.
Well,
'Cause I've used those two sites in the past.
yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with them, but I just prefer to have photos that I've got like evidence that I've paid for. Plus, the quality of them is a lot better.
Yeah. Do you think Google
Yeah,
has a thing with stock images? I remember someone saying that to me once, that if you use too many stock images, Google doesn't like it.
yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm doing a lot of them. I've got like maybe between 7 and 20 images for every post I put out.
Okay, good. Well, I hope it works. I mean, I'm sure you'll update via video in terms of whether that was a waste of your VA's time or whether it was worth doing.
You know, I kind of think about it in like when you buy a house and it's kind of decrepit and it hasn't been painted very well, and then you paint it and then you resell it and it's got better resale value. I kind of think even if I don't increase the amount of money per month that I'm making from the site, when I sell the site, it's going to look better, and therefore people might be more willing to give me a better multiple. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. Although they're probably just going to look at the figures, but who knows? A
Yeah,
lick of paint here and there always helps.
yeah. I mean, I like the look of them more now that there's all these images in them, and I like that I've got these premium stock photos in all of my posts. It looks good. I really like it.
Yeah,
So I'm happy with having paid it, even if I don't make my money back.
that sounds good. I was going to ask you actually, how are your projects doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Like, I think last month was the best month I've had, so I'm still kind of just slowly improving every month.
Slowly improving, because I watched your video actually earlier today about people saying, why don't you build up your YouTube, your niche safari? What's the matter with you?
Yeah,
But obviously, the answer is because you want to completely focus on the blog sites and the niche sites because they've got far more legs than this YouTube laugh, which you have to keep blooming uploading every other day, don't you?
yeah, that's right. You kind of, I want the passive income, and I want to be able to sell. I'm thinking I want to sell a bunch of my sites in 2024 and buy a house. So that's kind of like
That's the thing, and you can't sell a YouTube channel really if it's all about you, like mine.
yeah,
It's not worth anything.
yeah.
Good. And how are you finding Jasper? I see you did a video on that recently about flowers with pointed leaves or petals. Was it?
Pedals, yeah, yeah. So I hated Jasper for such a long time. I was so reluctant to use it, and I was kind of a bit on Doug's side of the fence for it, and then I finally come around now, and I'm liking it for a couple. I'm using it for a couple of my sites, not all of them. So
Yeah. I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head a little bit with it. It's not very good at doing research, because you asked it to like list off 10 flowers with pointed petals, and it got a few wrong because it's not really there to do research. It's there to do the writing. And as long as you keep massaging it in the right direction, it's fine. Have you had a look at my two articles? Do you have any suspicion which one might be Jasper created?
I voted Article A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't give anything away yet, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I
Yeah.
mean, some
So
people have been
can I
saying
ask,
probably your writer
with
was
those-
using AI, so it's probably thrown the whole experiment. But let's say he promises me
right.
that he hasn't.
I was wondering whether or not, like, the one that was produced with AI, was it all AI generated, or did you have? Because I know that you have Sue kind of generate it, but also edit it.
Well,
as
yeah,
she
the
goes.
one that was generated by AI was generated by AI, was generated by me, and that wasn't a Freudian slip on the answer. Yeah, it was generated by me, and I did all the editing and kind of put it together.
Right. Yeah, I feel as
And,
if you.
there was a little bit. I mean, I've got a full video on how I created the article. A little bit of editing, but most of the paragraphs and sentences are just pure Jasper. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel as if, like, I edit all of my writer's work when it comes through anyway, so I feel as if I get Jasper to spit out like this foundational piece, and then I spend 20 minutes editing it and proofreading and improving, I end up with quality as good as if my writers had written it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
And it's probably cheaper.
yeah.
Well, it is cheaper. And so, how long do you spend editing your writer stuff?
Oh, I probably like 20 to 25 minutes every article. I'm kind of a bit pedantic about that.
Yeah. Whereas I send it all
Yeah.
over to Sue, and she just publishes it and tells me how bad it is.
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
Yeah, and it also depends on the site. Some
Yeah.
sites I'm like a lot more. I demand higher quality of some sites than other sites that I just try to outsource everything. I don't have as high quality.
Just outsource and hope for the best.
Yeah,
Did you ever get your t-shirt, by the way?
I did.
Good.
I posted a picture of myself wearing it on YouTube.
I will have to check that. I've not seen it in a video yet. That's all I'm saying. Koo's here. Good to see you, Koo. Have an eagle. There was a question, a very important question from Dan. Does Chris ever take his beanie off?
I do. Oh, there you go. Look
Oh, look at the hair.
at that.
Quick, put it back on. You don't sleep in it. So, Chris, is just improving the quality of old posts, which is what we should all do right. I think that what he's trying to get at there, electronic earnings, is spending time on new posts, or is it actually more worthwhile just to go through some old posts and improve them? Because our good friend UK Beauty Room, her traffic seems to be in decline since the Google product update, and it sounds like she's deleting content. Now, I personally wouldn't recommend that. What are your thoughts on that?
I never delete content. I like the idea of going back and improving old content, but there's like a psychological thing for me where it's like I just want to put out more content and new content, and I don't want to look back.
Yeah.
Which is why I mentioned earlier in the chat, like it would be great if Jasper had a plugin, so I could just go to old posts and say, Jasper, add this section here.
Yeah, or rewrite that paragraph or do this.
Yeah.
I think I have heard murmurings that the WordPress plugin might be coming soon. It's a tool, not a replacement. That's very true, electronic earnings. And by the way, talking about Doug, the big AI hater, I'm doing a stream with him tomorrow and the guys at Niche Website Builders, 4 o'clock Spanish time. That's 3 o'clock UK time. And sometime in the morning in America, depending on where you are. Doug has to get out of bed for it, so that's fine. Okay. Dan says, I just saw a new beta that Google is testing with feature snippets. Instead of showing one large paragraph, they are now testing showing 3 different sources with just a few words or one sentence from each. Very ugly. I'm not seeing that, Dan, but they are always trying stuff. And it's funny how they use AI to create those search results pages, isn't it? Automated content, I'd say. Oh, is that against your own guide? No, it's different for them. They set the rules. You do as I say, not as I do, isn't it? That's the old line there. But anyway, James says, love both of your channels, but the way Chris deals with Alex's British humour is amazing. I know.
Okay, I didn't realize that I was dealing with it in a certain way.
Everyone deals with my humour, I think. My site was decimated by the product review update in December. This is why I'm trying to delete tons of affiliate links. I think we should have a little look at UK Beauty Room's site and just see what on earth might be happening. Transition! Let's just pop Chris up. Are you alright to stay for a minute?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I was just talking about the Hoff. Let me just quickly say, so yeah, they did this post. I told you I did a phone call with them. They don't really want me to broadcast it. I did record it, and we'll see. I'll speak to legal. But yeah, interestingly, this site, Inside Express, there is a site. Did you know about this site? It's called, what's it called? I've forgotten what it's called. Hang on a second. It's called, I'm going to have to go my email. Where's that email? So I kind of think I might know what the Hoff's up to, and if they are up to this, then they're best avoided. Here we go. Have you ever used a Hoff, Chris?
Prices are a little bit too steep for me.
Yeah. So this article, this link, they charged me $500 for. This link. And on this website, you can buy the same link, $85. So that's what they're doing, is it? Whereas actually on their services, it says, we do real outreach to real posts. To real sites, you know, so you're expecting like proper outreach, like the stuff that no one wants to do, where you send out tons of emails and you find relevant sites and then you present them with an article. And of course they're not doing that. They're buying it for $85. They're selling it for $500. It's easy money.
Yeah.
And I asked him
I
about
feel.
this. I said,
Yeah.
on your sales page, it says you approach real sites. And he says, yeah, well, I guess, real means different things to different people. Yeah, I guess it does. And sites like this, I mean, I got Sean Mars to have a good look at it. And if you go back in time, you can see that it was a site that was doing really well, and then it got hit by a Google update, and then someone obviously scooped up the domain and repurposed it and just selling links.
Hey, actually, I know that you're a little bit critical of what is that Stan Ventures?
Stan, oh yeah. No, I'm not, well, yeah. I had a couple of good experiences, and then it kind of went downhill, yeah.
Oh, interesting. They emailed me the other day, and they were like, "Oh, do you want a free link?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, give me a free link." And the link they got me was not terrible, to be honest. I'm actually going to share it on my channel, and
Okay.
I'll show actually what the site is.
Because
But yeah,
Stan
I was
Ventures
kind
are
of
another
looking
company
forward to
actually
that.
that said, oh, we do the Hoff stuff, the Hoff buy links from us.
Yeah,
Okay, I
right.
don't know. I'm going to make a good video about the Hoff once I've checked it with legal. I think if you're telling the truth, they can't sue you, can they? Or is it defamatory
Yeah,
stuff?
but
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
they could make your life hell. They could threaten you and stuff.
They're quite a big company, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they're doing like millions. Anyway, let's have a quick look at what have they got in the footer, Brad? Oh, oh God, it's a lazy load. You can never get to the footer. Was there some gambling link? Probably was. Anyway, just tell them to F Hoff. That's pretty good, Bradbury. Buying links is always dubious. It is, but have you ever tried manually link building? It's so hard, isn't it? I mean, I used to think that, Googling sites that have a little write for us page or whatever is good, but actually Google discredit those sites, don't they? Because they also find that page.
Yeah. I mean, I've built sites where I've been like, okay, this site is going to have link building in it, and I'm going to outsource everything. And then I've built sites where I'm like, I'm going to be as like white hat income school as possible. And I just kind of like choose my philosophy at the beginning and stick with that philosophy for whichever side I'm going for. And
And
that's how I
how's that
decide
going
whether
with
I'm
the
going to
white
build
hat
them.
stuff?
Well, I mean, obviously, my biggest side is as white hat as possible because it's my, it's my bread and butter.
And did you build any links like the hard way, or did they just come naturally?
I use Haro.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
buying links, is it?
No, and they're quite good links. So.
Yeah, well, they will be. I mean, is it in a niche that kind of lends itself to high road?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I built it. I think my DR is like 46 now, and it's just like it's good enough. Like I don't need to build more links. I can write articles and rank pretty well with a DR 46 site.
Who's asking for you to flex? What is your portfolio worth, Chris?
No, I'm not willing to say that. I stopped sharing income reports. I don't know. It just kind of gets a bit like when you're not making much money, you not don't feel like you're flexing. But then when you're making over like $5,000 a month or whatever, it's just like I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like I'm
enough for anyone,
boasting or
really.
something.
You're not like Carl. I mean, Carl puts out an income report every month and then makes me feel inadequate, but there you go. He counts absolutely everything, doesn't he? I mean, I've got a limited company. You could just download my accounts from Company's House in the UK if you want to have a look. My proper income report. Anyway, let's have a look at UK Beauty Room and just see what we think might be going on. Who's your host, Olivia? Because this is taking a moment to appear. Phil, it's not you, is it? I hope not. It might just be my Spanish broadband. Okay, let's have a look at some hair content. I see you slowed down a little bit on YouTube. It's not you.
have.
Okay. The site was a little slow there. I don't know if that's having any effect on your rankings at all, but of course, faster sites do rank better. Most of us just need to make a living. That's it. We all don't want to be millionaires. Or are you going for the Lambo, Chris?
I'm not going for the Lambo. I'm going for the I want to take all my money out and stick it in stocks and never have to think about anything ever again.
Yeah. Just have all the time in the world. Just wake up and think, what shall I do today? Whatever I want. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll probably like be bored and build another niche site. So
Do a YouTube or something.
yeah.
I mean, have you got an example, Olivia, of a post that you think has got too many links? I mean, these links are fine because you're like referencing stuff that's useful. Okay, there's a Amazon link there, but that's fine. It's like within the thing. I don't know if I can't see a clear. Oh, okay, there it is. I guess that's clear enough. I don't know. A clear kind of disclaimer. I don't even, because in theory you're actually supposed to mark it right next to the link, aren't you? I know one does, but put it into SEMrush. I think I've used up all my free SEMrush credits. Look how it's working, I think. So I've only seen one Amazon link. Okay, there's an AAWP box. I wouldn't see a problem with that. Available to buy Amazon, you buy more. So you've got different vendors. Google like that. Good thinking, Phil. Let's go to Ahrefs and have a look at it. Sometimes traffic just drops. Well, look at Air Fresher. I still haven't heard from the new owner. He's disappeared, but he's got ranking 144 keywords now. Mostly AI content as well. It'll never work, the AI content. Okay, so yeah, something did happen towards the end of February. We got some links there. What update was at the end of February? Does anyone remember? Was that the Google product update thing? December, okay.
I'm looking at the keywords that she's ranking for. She or he? I think it's a she.
Yeah, she, Olivia, yeah.
Yeah, is ranking for, and they don't seem to be the sorts of keywords that would be targeted by a product review update because they're not like best X for Y or anything like that. It would seem strange to me that she would be hit by that update.
Yeah. Let's have a look which ones are ranking. We can have a look at... there is a thing in here, isn't there, that tells you the ones that you've dropped? Is there? I don't know.
Yeah, you're comparing it with the 19th of March. So if you compare it with like the 19th of February, maybe.
Let's go back a bit further. It failed CCWV for desktop. What is a CCWV? It's not always to do with an update. It's just other people are posting better content and getting higher rank, maybe. More of this. They want you back, Chris. Well, we can arrange that. So a lot of people are searching for like just green hair dye or royal blue hair dye, and your posts are slightly off that by saying, the best green hair dye. So maybe some more how-to posts like how to dye your hair lime green, that kind of stuff might work better. See, look at these. You've got some big gains here as well. Look, and these are commercial kind of keywords. La Roche-Posay versus CeraVe. I don't know what that is, but that sounds like two products up against each other. 149 positions gained. Let's see if we switch this the other way. We'll see what's dropped. Could be related to the CMV. It's a phone. Ah, okay. I think your site speed might be having a thing.
I don't particularly like. It doesn't look like it's fallen off a cliff, even if it's lost some positions. It's not a lost cause. It's like sort of like how John Dykstra, his massive site got like a 30% drop one day, and he just shrugged and just kept publishing content, and he got back up there
Yeah,
after a while. It's just like
stuff
just
moves.
keep bulldozing through.
Okay, so there was a page speed thing in Feb, according to Josh, and I noticed your site did feel a little slow.
Yeah.
Because if we look at what's dropped rank, okay. I'm going to adjust this. Do you have AAWP or Ahrefs even? What am I talking about?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I do. I'm looking at it right now in the other tab.
Yeah, okay. Do you spot anything that might have gone amiss here?
I don't. I think if she's not on at fast hosting, I would put fast hosting on and maybe use maybe her images are not optimized. I'd maybe optimize the images so that they're smaller. Is it Imagify? Is it that's $10 a month?
Yeah. Or do you have to just go through them and do it manually or whatever? That will be as good.
Yeah. I'm also looking at so one of the ones that she lost a lot of traffic for was how to dye dark hair purple.
Right.
I'm looking at it on Google, and for me, it's been replaced by a YouTube video that a lot of people are probably heading off to.
Okay. Now, Olivia does do YouTube, so I mean, if you look at some of your content that has dropped off, maybe you need to do a video on that. Yeah, I know what the acronym was now that Josh was using. It's called Web Vitals Assessment. Of course it is. Yeah, you are only scoring 54 and you're getting like a lot of red here. Now, I don't know how much of a factor speed is. A lot of people say it's a big factor. I'm not sure, but it's something that you can improve fairly easily. First off would be to change your host. Phil can help you with that. So yeah. Let's look at November to December. Okay. I mean, I don't have your analytics, so that might be something to look at. I don't know if you lost any links. So you had a link from this one, au-e.com. I don't know, who are these? Is that just a spamming horrible site? Yeah, I think that really matters. There's this one, look, Mini Molly. Okay, no, that's a bad site. Then there's a few links that you've lost. Let me see if I can compare March. Oh no, yeah, it'll do March. Can I not select? Why? It's gone really slow. I'm not sure bounce rate is much of a factor when it comes to rankings, Eric. A lot of people have high bounce rate on articles. Doesn't mean it's a bad article. Oh, Chris, you got someone there?
It's my girlfriend just got home from the gym.
Oh, okay. She said, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do some work." Right. Let's compare with December. November to December. Okay. Shampoos without DMDM, whatever that is. Took a big knock on that. I don't know, Olivia. I think what I'm going to do is, if you give me access to your analytics, we can have a deep dive on it sometime and we can have a chat and see what's going on. But I think the main message is don't panic. Keep posting content. Don't go completely crazy and start deleting all your content. If you think you've got too many affiliate links, then maybe remove some. But from what I can see, they look fine. I mean, you're linking. Let's have another look at another article. You're linking in context. You know, you're not just like listing off stuff. I've got more affiliate links on a lot of my pages and a lot of my articles. And the thing is, your content is real good stuff. It's actually completely in line with the Google product review update. You actually have the products. You put them on your head and in your hair. You know, my darts website, I don't even have a dartboard in the house. Roof box site, I never had any of those roof boxes. The same with all my sites. So your site is authentic and real, and it's the kind of sites that Google wants. So I think you just got to keep on doing what you're doing, and I think you'll be fine. The speed and performance of your site might be an issue. Might be time to switch to popcorn theme, but that may be a bit of work.
Yeah, that picture of Olivia on the right hand side that's on every single the About Me picture, it's going to load above the fold on every single article that loads. So if that's a heavy picture, that's going to really slow the load.
Yeah, what is this? It's a lovely picture, but that's pretty big. It's bigger than it needs to be.
800 by 1200. Yeah, you could shrink that massively.
Let's see how big that is. And it is WebP, but it's still 200K. So shrink that down a bit. You could get that down to 30K maybe. That's going to improve the page speed on all of your pages. I feel that, this is from Ku, I feel that there are too many times we focus on creating for the algorithm instead of the audience. That's the approach I'm taking forward. For sure, Ku. Always focus on the audience and you'll be fine. Yeah, it needs a good once over. Maybe me and Phil, we could get together and have a look and see if we can improve your site. It might make a good video. Yeah, and when you say the traffic, that's a good question, Chris. How big was the drop as a percentage? Why are my nails turning yellow? I can do that. It's an interesting question. Why are my nails turning yellow? Okay, yeah, I don't have any new snippet pages, Dan, I'm afraid. But then I'm in Spain and, you know, we don't get any new features straight away.
Healthline's ranking number 2 for that. Anytime I see a Healthline in the SERPs, I don't go for a keyword.
Yeah. But this is a medical kind of keyword. It would be something I wouldn't go for anyway. Yeah, and Electronic Earnings has got the answer. It's smoking. Okay. I think actually it could be a fungal infection. Lovely. Or both. Oh, walls. Why are my walls turning yellow? Again, same answer. Smoking. I don't know why I read walls as nails there. I don't know. Why are my walls turning yellow? Nope, still same old Google. That's a good tip for the images, but he said walls, not nails. I did realise that now, Helen. You just emailed me the screenshots. Okay, I'll take a look. So we haven't had any sites in to review, apart from obviously Olivia's. Has anyone got any sites before we go to the giveaway? 29 likes. We do need a few more likes though. I don't think we're going to get to 88, but we can at least go for 50 maybe. I'll change that. Anyway, Chris, do you want to stay or do you want to go? It's entirely up to you.
I guess I'll take off.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, it was great to chat.
And yeah, if you've got any more ideas while you're looking in Ahrefs at Olivia's site, let me know and I'll pass them on.
I will.
And good to see you. You're not coming to York though, are you?
No, I'm getting married.
Congratulations. May. Cheers.
Thank you. So yeah, I'll miss it.
Yeah, well, have a good wedding anyway. That's going to be far more fun, possibly. Your own wedding should be fun. Just don't get too drunk. That's my tip.
Yeah, good tip.
Yeah. Well, I've got Olivia's screenshot now. I'm just going to have a quick look at it. Just okay. This is like a search console. I don't know if I can I load this in the browser? Maybe I can. Okay, we see this. It looked like your impressions spiked before the drop. You see that?
That's very strange. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I would be worried if I saw that kind of graph, but I don't know. It's just... You don't have any errors or any messages in your search console? Olivia says the spike was on Black Friday, so just before or just after Black Friday.
Oh, so the drop wasn't in February then. It was last year.
Yeah. Okay, November. And then, yeah, December. Phil, good to see you.
Does she have
I am
snippets?
Phil, of course.
Let me go on SEMrush.
Yeah, I'll have a look at yours in a second, Gaz. The drop was December the 1st. Ah, we've got some competition now, Gaz. Used to have snippets. Okay. Zach says, same time mine dropped from losing my snippets. There was a big update with regards to snippets, wasn't there? That Carl was affected by it as well, I remember. I don't think beauty is particularly seasonal.
Yeah. She's got no featured snippets. She's got nothing that's featured. That's the problem. She got hit by the featured snippet ban.
Okay. Is there any way to overcome that?
I have no idea. I've got one site that was hit by the featured snippet ban. I lost about 25% of traffic and never recovered.
I think, did you remember Carl said that, you know, people can report your feature snippets for not being very good and then that Google will just remove all of them? Was that the thing that I saw? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know.
A table
when
of contents. Okay.
So,
do you have a table of contents? You don't. There you go then. Simple fix. Just add a table of contents to all your posts. I don't know, Olivia, but I would like to work with you on this. I think it would make a fantastic video if we could fix this. So drop me an email and we will talk in more detail and we'll get this sorted, providing you let me share what we do on YouTube to loads of people. It'll be fine. 2 words, bigger logo. I don't think it's the size of the logo, Bradbury. Anyway, let's just transition and we'll say goodbye to Chris. Thanks for dropping by.
yeah, it's good to chat, Alex.
Yeah, well, I must catch up again and maybe come on as a more formal thing and we could talk about something. I don't know. It would be good to hang out sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So is your wedding the same day as affiliate gathering or just kind of nearby?
So it's like, because my partner's family lives in the United States. We live in Canada and my family live in Australia. We're having 3 events.
Wow.
So this is the first of 3 events in May.
Why not? Have 3 weddings.
They're all pretty informal though.
Oh, okay. I like informal.
Yeah.
So you don't have a suit?
So yeah.
There must be a suit involved on one of the occasions.
No, I don't.
No, well, that's fine. I hate suits.
Yeah, for the thing we're doing in Canada, which is like an elopement thing, I'll probably pull some sort of suit out. But the other ones, I'll be wearing my beanie.
Just wearing a beanie, supping a beer, that's all that matters. That's all it is. It's all about love. Wow.
Yeah.
And mainly for the women, they really want a big wedding, but I don't know. Yours is probably different. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to bid you farewell and thanks for coming on. Say goodbye to Chris.
Yep. Thanks,
See you later. Bye. There we go. That's Chris from Niche Fire. Go check out his channel. Just type in niche Safari into YouTube, you'll find it. You removed all the tables of contents because it affects... When did you remove the tables of contents? Right, I'm going to go back and we'll have a quick look at Gaz's site and then we'll do a giveaway. I've missed a bit of your chat there. Let me just have a look. What is a feature snippet? It's when it Google takes a little bit of your site and puts it on the search results page. See many drops in speed when ranking. We're starting to use these. Zoic, I've not seen that so much. Probably not from being reported, Zach. I think the tables of contents could be a thing. Answering questions, making sure that you answer stuff in the first paragraph or two. What were the two options? Oh. I don't know, you're talking about Zoic and stuff. Insert tables of contents, answer questions and compress images and do caching, better rankings. Eric's offering to help as well. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I would never wear a pair of Crocs. I thought thongs was an underwear. You're talking about a flip-flop? I don't know. Shouldn't it be possible to have the TOC table of contents appear in non-expanded mode so it doesn't have block ads appearing with the fold? It is indeed possible. Zach says he's got the TOCs and he lost some snippets. I don't know. Right, Gaz, what was your site? I've lost it. It was up here. Oh, discovermetaldetecting.co.uk. I think. Discovermetaldetecting.co.uk. You can use that jingle as well if you want, Gaz. Oh, that's a big logo. Were you? Looks nice. Popcorn theme. I like it. This is too big. I like the logo, but I think we could do better. Do you think we could do better? To Canva. These are the wrong kind of metals. Kill the music. I can't find the right stuff. Maybe this is okay. Is this okay? Maybe. Yes, we've got too many windows. Discover metal. I can't be able to type all that out. Yeah, am I spelling it wrong? Was I spelling it wrong, wasn't I? What's wrong with it? Okay, maybe it is rubbish. But I think it needs to be more sideways, your logo, Gaz. Text at the side, and probably move it over to the left. I'm more a fan of the left, kind of. So is it metal detector? Detector, detector. Detector. Detector? Is that one better? I don't know, I want to change the colors. Metal Finder, is that the same? I want graphics. Is Canva going to let me down on this? Current logo makes it looks like a shooting site. Yeah. Kind of like this. Look, we could do something with this maybe. Just keep it simple. No. Get you out of here. Not sure about the orange. I don't know. All right, maybe not. No. Keep the shooting hunting look and then sell it to income school. Flip it. Okay. What, flip this? Like this? Put this over here, this over here. Lighter on this. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could do a... There's no bold on this. I mean, this font might not be the best. No. You can't... Can you bold? You can't do anything with this. Yeah, that... I think you're right, actually. Here, look, we could do this, this, and then this, like this. That better? I think that works. Perfect. Let's have a look at the site quickly. Then we're going to do the... Yeah. I like you've been working with Canva. Look, there's like a... What do you call that? A barrister or a judge? Like just going, what are you doing? Metal detecting. Got the ads on already. That's fine. Oh, I like these links. I don't know if these might be better in a bullet list. I don't know if you need the word here, because it's kind of like, that is obviously a button. I like your links. The articles are good. Have you been writing these or yourself, I was going to say. The black text on the red button is rough. Yeah, maybe. I was going to say something about that. I'm not liking the black on the red. I always think a button, I don't know, I'm just old school. I always think a button should be, have white, I mean, it already looks better with white text. Yeah? Robin, you're miles ahead of me. And then yeah, I would always go for like a green. I like clicking on green, and I also think that the curve, I mean the border radius you got in there, that's strong. You know, I'd just kind of reduce those curves a little, put it down to that maybe. Well done on writing. What keyboards are you using? It's a grey Apple one with a trackpad. Green headers. Yeah, yep, good point. Get rid of the green headers. I wouldn't put any color on text unless it's a link. Yeah, I think we fixed it. Looks good. Shorter paragraphs, more tips, good. Thank you. Yeah, there we go, fix it. I just made the colors black and buttons green. There we go. There you go, Keith. They don't really do much bunny and egg stuff here. Anyway, say something in the chat. Let's do this. You want to win some merch? We're not going to get 100 likes, but still do some merch. In fact, we need 2 more likes, really. So drop 2 more likes. Say something in the chat. Let's get the winner names up. Yes, Andy, it is. Is that the only reason you're here? Guys, just only want one thing. Then your Google Analytics is not working, Patrick. Have you got the code in correctly? I can't ship that to you, Zach. Thank you, Dubs. You're going to win. 15 more seconds. Go for it, Gaz. Site's looking good. Looking good. Andy. Thank you, Daniel. Five, 4, 3. Say something in the chat if you want to get in the giveaway. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I think I can do drum roll. Is that going to crash? We shouldn't DK. I've sent a lot of people with their names. Essential skills a niche website owner needs is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Have we just manifested? I said J-Dubs was going to win, didn't I, just a minute ago, because he said, good stream today. We manifested it. Congratulations. J-Dubs, just drop me an email. We'll sort you something out. Pastor Duke, good to see ya. Should we do one more? It's been a good stream with Chris. Okay, Eric, you're next. Let's manifest Eric for the win. I'm doing another one, Andy, right now. Yeah, drop me an email to that. It's gone past Eric. Justin always wins. Or is it Keith? I think it's Keith. Keith, you're a winner, Justin. Nearly won. Justin always wins. So there you go, Keith. That's it. Drop me an email, Keith, and we will sort you out something to wear in your next video. Okay? Let's go. Keith manifested as well. Let's have a look. What did you do with the manifestation? There you go. Look, Spanish word there. Manifestación. I guess it would be. Keith, what did you say? Let's scroll up the chat. Ah, you did. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. If you've not yet voted for which article you think is AI, go do so now. You can do it in the community tab on my YouTube channel. You can do it over in the Facebook group, which is the link below. And by the way, if you're not in the Facebook group, why on earth aren't you? Get in there. It's 1,500 odd members now. We chat, we hang out. It's good. And yeah, I'll look a bit further into what's going on with Olivia's site. We'll see if we can get that fixed up. I'm reckoning it needs a bit of an overhaul. I'm reckoning me and Phil do something on it, switch it to Popcorn, get it on some faster hosting, get those table of contents is on there, optimize those images, and it will be back up there before she knows it. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. Yes, go vote on the AI poll. I'd love to know. I'm going to do the announcement on which one is the AI shortly. I haven't decided exactly when, but soon, be within a week or so. We don't know. We think it may affect feature snippets, but probably not. It's never going to be that simple, but it's worth a try, isn't it? Zach, did you vote for different answers on each place? Throwing out my figures. You tinker. A collapsed table of contents, I think, is all you need. You removed your TOC, Justin? I don't know, I think they're a good thing to have. I think they are a good thing to have. You know me, I like my TOC. It comes for free, it's a plugin. You just install it. Well, if you're not seeing the drop in rankings, you're probably fine, Justin. I'll see you all tomorrow on the stream with Doug, Mark, and Adam. It's on this channel right here, so just subscribe and then you won't miss out. But I know you're already subscribed. Until then, I can't reach you.